everyone. It's a very special podcast today.
Today was a good day.
Just like Ice Cube said.
Dun, dun, dun,
The day isn't over, though. It's only 3 in the afternoon.
As Dracula said, the night has just begun.
It's not night, though. It's afternoon. All right.
Hi, guys.
So it is the masterful dude of doodliness, the face that runs the place, Adrian, Fearless Hagrid here. I am joined by my loyal cohort, my loyal ward,
Bone King. Thank you for giving me the time to say it. I thought you were going to say it. That's why I didn't say anything. Thank you.
But very special persons here in the show. Very, very special.
2 of them. Who are these people?
Well, to be fair, Annie's been on the show way more than Vinny has, unfortunately.
Probably.
I'm okay with it.
Even more than me.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, no, she's been on the show more than you.
Hey,
You're catching up now. You're catching up now. But the very fabulous, wonderful, beautiful Annie Potter.
Hey, everybody.
It's been a long time. Now we're legit.
Right?
Used to be just on my phone.
Studio, I'm like, oh my God, he's gone so far.
And without further ado, my Marvel rival, Vinny.
It's good to be back. I can't wait to discuss Infinity Wars with you.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
It's a terrible book.
I'm pretty sure I think we should start calling him Leisurely, Vinny.
Oh, yeah, because you can find me everywhere on any account, PSN, Steam, everything as Leisurely Vinny.
Because if she's Annie Potter and it was Liz Oak.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I still need to come up with a name for you then.
I don't know. I'm always cool with Leisurely Vinny.
You're just cool with Leisurely Vinny?
Yeah.
Fallout Vinny.
All right. So we have a lot of things
out.
to talk about. Usually when we have Annie on the show, I try to make it as pottery as Potter.
As possible Potter?
Yeah.
As potterly possible.
This enunciation nightmare.
And it's a damn shame we're not doing this at Pottery Barn. So, Annie, did you see the Fantastic Beasts 2 trailer?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of it?
I actually enjoyed it a lot. I'm looking forward to watching the movie now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you like the first one?
I thought the first one was okay. There were a couple of, just actor things that kind of threw me off.
Oh, yes, a couple.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really, unlike George, because he did tell me a little bit beforehand, I didn't have too much of an issue with how Newt was acted out. I did have an issue with how Johnny Depp looked.
Did he look like a Grindelwald?
Grindelwald, first of all, when we first see Grindelwald as an old man in what was it, the last movies or something, he did not have a scar on his freaking face. He didn't have a weird eye thing going on. I don't know what that's all about.
That's just a Johnny Depp thing. He needs to be as weird as possible.
He just likes to do that, and that's cool and all, but I don't know. It just didn't feel like Grindelwald to me. It just felt like a different bad guy that you were fighting against.
Yeah.
At the same time, as much as I loved seeing the world of in the American, part of it all, because it's different. It's not the same as Britain is when it comes to their rules.
Except for this Newt guy. He's just Britain, compacted.
He bleeds Britain.
Yeah, he's coming in with a teacup.
Save it for later.
My rebuttal.
Save it for later.
Come on.
I knew you were going to do something like that. I had my finger on the trigger here.
But it was cool, seeing all the different animals, all the Fantastic Beasts. Yeah. And where you find them. And,
she did the thing. The title thing.
Read my book. Look inside my book.
But I don't know, it sucks to say it, but I can't really remember what happened in the movie.
See me neither.
I know that he was trying to save specific beasts that were being persecuted, and he was smuggling them out to safety and all that stuff. I remember that, but somehow it ties in with I don't remember how that happened. I forget. And I think I had seen the movie twice. Yeah. So it kind of it bummed me out a little bit, because I was like, there
wasn't enough there to maybe sustain your appetite. It wasn't satisfying enough.
Or the villain had no real character until the very end.
It's a McDonald's parfait. It doesn't do the job.
It didn't help that they did a stereotypical thing where they they made it seem like the bad guy for this movie was going to be this dude, and then all of a sudden it turns out it's not this dude, it's just this dude.
Yeah, it's a
hiding,
switch.
pretending, and all that. And I'm like, what? But you made me hate this guy. Why?
Yeah. But the weirdest thing is that they do that, and then with such a popular actor to be like, it's actually
With two
Johnny
popular
Depp.
actors, too.
Okay.
You know?
Sure.
So, I don't know. It felt, with the Grindelwald story, for me, it felt a little bit like pushed in, kind of rushed.
Yeah, no, you don't say.
Which is why I guess they're with the second movie, they're doing more with Grindelwald, and they're going into the backstory. They're bringing Dumbledore into it, you know, like a younger Dumbledore. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with Jude Law's interpretation. I was expecting him to be much of a pretty boy. Too much of a pretty boy
And
to
now we see
play.
him with like a beard and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know
Jude
what?
Law is Dumbledore?
Yeah.
Yes, Jude Law is going to be a young Dumbledore.
I would have never done that casting in my head, but all right, cool.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, that's freaking weird. Like, why would you choose him? But okay, all right.
He's
Let's see how it goes. We haven't seen him, you know, doing anything in a while, and it turns out that, you know, he kind of it's not that bad. I need to see a little bit more. But I look forward to it, and I saw new beasts that I hadn't known about before, so I'm really looking forward to learn about those creatures.
Those fantastic beasts.
Yes.
And where to find them.
Where to find them.
I really like to learn about that stuff.
So I just one quick question I want to
Yeah.
throw in here. Have you seen Jupiter Ascending?
What the hell is that?
No.
Okay, so there was another teenage novel
Right.
around the same kind of kin as the Twilight series, where it's
Oh,
like a
good
sci-fi
God.
sort of thing.
Okay.
The gentleman that plays Newt in Fantastic Beasts plays the main villain in that. Maybe just because I went straight from Jupiter Ascending to Fantastic Beasts, I could not take him seriously for a second. You just please do me a favor and look up his character in
You
Jupiter
don't want
Ascending.
to. It's a really bad movie.
It's a great movie. You should
It's
watch
a
it.
bad movie.
I love it.
Every single line he delivers sounds like this, and I destroy life.
All right.
I created.
Oh.
Like that's what he sounds like. I promise you, and I never could get that out.
I
of my
just
head.
want to.
I mean, to be fair, this is also the same guy that played the first transgendered woman to get a surgery.
Oh, but
so-
he did really good in that.
Yeah,
one,
but like at
so-
the same time, you're looking at this guy in a dress and you have to take him seriously. But then afterwards, he's going off on adventures trying to save freaking random ass animals.
All right. I
He's got a lot.
I just have a question. I want to know. Let's open up the
What's
box.
his name? I'm gonna look it up.
Vinny, what do you think of Harry Potter?
His
God.
music makes it sound so much more ominous.
It's fine. I just don't care for it.
Have you ever watched
I
it?
hate.
I never watched it.
You never watched the
Okay.
movie. Have you read a book?
I never read a book.
What makes you not want
Have
to?
you seen any of
I
the
just
movies?
because any of them because for a fact because during that time I was reading the Star Wars extended universe and I was
Nerd!
and during that whole entire time I was reading books from like the 70s and 80s of the original Star Wars Han Solo trilogy. So
Did you ever lick the
sci-fi.
paper?
yeah,
from the
I'm
others?
more Star Wars sci-fi futuristic than like Wizards Past and stuff like that.
That's fine. That's
Eddie
totally
Redmayne.
cool.
Eddie Redmayne is his name, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
Ed Redmayne.
You didn't know his name?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just call him the Jupiter Ascending guy.
But yeah, no, Harry Potter is fine. I just don't care for it at all.
Well,
I think Darth Vader could beat up Voldemort anytime, any day.
Well, they
Okay,
both have Force lightning,
Oh,
don't they?
sorry, not Darth Vader. Darth Sidious, the Emperor, could defeat
The
Voldemort.
Emperor
I
could
mean,
be, yeah.
Voldemort literally got defeated by a 17-year-old. So.
At least Luke was in his mid-20s.
Why are they?
It
yeah,
took-
but Luke was a
took
whiny
7
bitch,
years.
though.
In Return of the Jedi, Luke was way more than a whiny bitch, sir.
He was the
Right.
whiny bitch.
Right.
Exactly.
He was the original. That's why his offspring is so whiny.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Just,
No contest.
You know.
just the amount of whining.
Beautiful. But
It's nice to see, though, and I can't spoil Last Jedi. Because Annie here hasn't seen it.
I have
It's,
not.
it's
I love
on
it.
Netflix if you want to watch it.
I recommend it.
I have a lot of things that I have to watch. I still haven't seen Black Panther. People
Oh,
giving
wow.
me shit about
I finally saw that recently.
I haven't
liked it,
seen
so-
Infinity Wars.
I think it's
either,
okay.
You know.
It doesn't deserve all the
Infinity
hype,
Wars
but
was
it's fine.
okay as well. I mean,
I can.
I loved Infinity War. Get ready to cry on that one.
I didn't cry, but I liked it.
I'm just more like, how did you just manage to escape the huge Harry Potter boom of like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Because I just never cared for it. I just never entered it. Because during that phase, we also had the original prequel. We had the prequel trilogy of Star Wars movies.
So you, well,
So as
Those are really bad, though.
No.
Yeah, but I was also a kid, and I was also growing up with
Harry
Star
Potter
Wars
doesn't
too.
hold a candle.
So
Yeah,
I
but you
just
gotta at least when you're a child, you don't see all of like the negative
Aspects.
yeah,
aspects
like
of
I was just watching the movies to see
I
a new
was
Star
10.
Wars.
I was in the theaters watching Phantom Menace. I thought it was the greatest movie I've ever seen.
Exactly.
When you're a kid,
I also
you don't
saw
think,
Batman Forever, and I thought it was the greatest movie.
Honestly,
I've
I
ever
still think it is.
okay,
When
Batman.
you're a kid, you don't think that Jar Jar Binks is gonna be.
Oh no, I always
annoying,
knew he
you
was
know?
shit.
Like, oh, well, okay, that's you, but but you know, like a good portion of the children that actually
Oh yeah, they're not gonna do it. They're gonna think he's a
Can
funny
I-
character.
Can I just say something though? Because like the prequels, I was young when I saw them too. But you want to know how I knew they were bad? I was asleep through a majority of them.
Well, that's your fault. You were as dedicated as I
It's
was.
the political jargon for like 90% of the movie, and then maybe 1 or 2 fucking Jedi scenes. Like, come on, like.
Also,
I cursed.
We
Oops.
still need Samuel Jackson to have his own solo Star Wars
so we're
movie.
not supposed to. Okay.
We're not, but well, now I did, so it's kind of too late.
All right. I just want to say about you with Harry Potter.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Fine.
That's all I'm going to
I
say.
find your lack of magic disturbing.
Force is just magic.
with
That's
a bit
all
of-
it is.
Yeah, no, I agree. I totally
magic.
agree. I
They have the
don't.
same powers.
I don't disregard the similarities between Star Wars and Harry Potter. It's just
It's basically almost.
It's almost the same
Well,
thing.
they're both
Almost,
coming from
you know?
Tolkien and D&D. It's just lightning powers. It's not anything.
excuse me. It's more than just lightning powers, sir. Force
true,
lightning
right.
is
There's-
the
there's
study
force
of the
stroke.
dark side.
There's force push. There's force pull.
There's also force projection.
Can
There's
you do that in Harry
There's
Potter?
force
Now that I think
open
about it?
sesame.
there's also battle meditation.
That's called Alohomora. I even knew that.
Those also call. There's also the
Projections, Patronuses, they can actually,
Yeah.
you know, like they can carry
force
a
drain,
person.
life
a push,
drain.
what's a force push? Is that a no? What the Lomar is the opening one.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus gets rid of the. Oh, I guess that could be kind of like a force
Expelliarmus,
push.
Stupefy, while
Well,
it's
stupefy makes you like.
it's a
freeze,
knockback
right?
jinx. That's what it is. It's called the knockback jinx.
Does it knock you back or
Yeah,
does
it knocks
freeze?
people back.
I thought that was the one that.
I'm a hollow back girl.
The one that freezes you. Oh my god.
BANANAS.
Well, shit. Now
I used on Neville, but I can't remember what it's called.
because if that's true, then wow, there are a lot of similarities. with
stupid-
Yeah,
Harry
no.
Potter and
Even
Harry
the plot wise, Harry Potter and Luke Skywalker are very similar.
And it kind of stuns you for a little bit, so you don't get petrificus totalis. That's what it is. That's the one that freezes you.
That sounds like something you should get looked at.
I'm not gonna ask you to spell that.
Petrificus totalis. I gotta take pills every morning. For that one. Sorry.
Really quick, we only have a minute left for this segment. Question. What movie are you looking forward to this year? This year we have Fantastic Beasts 2. I assume you're looking forward to that, Annie. Vinny, what's left for you? What do you want to watch?
This year wise, Venom.
You want to see Venom?
I want to see Venom. I'm excited
I
about
actually
Venom.
agree with you. I actually like how Venom looks. I don't want him without Spider-Man, but I actually like how he looks.
Actually, I don't mind the lethal, injections, arc,
Lethal projector.
lethal projector. I
Lethal
apologize.
injection.
What are you watching?
I mean, it's gonna be that if it turns out bad.
I prefer it. What?
But no, Tom Hardy is definitely a huge improvement over Tracy Grofer from
Tracy
Spider-Man.
Gopher. Topher Grace.
Same thing.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but
Dyslexia.
here's the thing about Tom Hardy. He's again wearing a mask and again being a big guy.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, those are usually a good Friday night, so I don't.
George, what are you interested in?
Honestly, I didn't think this would be it, but kind of Shazam.
Really?
I know that's,
That's next year.
I know that's next year, but out of all of them, that one actually seems like the most fun to watch.
Maybe it's also because you read the book.
Maybe. That actually is a good one, too.
All right, and we'll be.
Oh, jeez. My favorite Facebook page is Fan Freaks. Everyone should subscribe to it.
it's been a very high school heavy music I've been listening to all day.
We already started talking as the song was ending.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back. We were just too excited. I'm sorry.
I'm so excited.
What a twist.
Fan Geeks will never let me hide it.
I know.
Fan Geeks wants me to hide it.
I want to. No. It's Fan Freaks.
Fan Freaks wants me to hide it then.
No, nobody wants you to hide it. Your posts, actually, people like it.
Leisurely in hiding.
Yeah. People actually like it. So we have some things to talk about. We have to talk about some new games on Plus coming out next week.
Oh.
Who here has PlayStation Plus? All of us?
Me.
I'm the only app that don't got it. I'm trying to save up money to get it back, honestly.
It's really not. I mean, is it worth it?
Sometimes.
Are we actually satisfied with PS
It's
Plus?
because when
you get 2 free games for each console.
Yeah, but the games aren't always,
Great.
No, they're
the
not.
best picks.
But
Except for recently was Metal Gear
I had
Solid
made
5.
some purchases that I can't play no more, so I kind of want them back.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The subscription thing about it.
It is good to just have like a stockpile of like a backlog of games. Just like, oh yeah, I got that on PS Plus. I could play that.
Yeah.
I could play Drawn to Life.
That's actually how I started
Well,
playing Madden.
this month
Not
actually,
Drawn to
you
Life.
could still get it now. Heavy Rain, and then the one before was Beyond Two Souls, unfortunately.
I have a lot to say about David Cage. Okay. But
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I know.
Become
I know.
human.
What?
David Cage is the guy who does Heavy Rain. Do you know Heavy Rain? It's like the cinematic ones.
I couldn't finish the game because it made me anxious, so yes, I know that game.
Yeah, no, it's when you beat it, he has a thing where he says, "Do not play my games more than once," because you could see where all the seams are, and a lot of stuff does not make sense. Anyway, but moving on.
So this, well, I guess we're in August. We have Dead by Daylight and Mafia 3 coming out on Plus, which is pretty decent, I think.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight has Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers in it. So I wanted to ask you guys, who would win in a fight, Michael or Freddy?
I think Freddy, only because he could jump in and out of Dream World.
But you need to be asleep. That's
So
what-
Michael needs to be asleep.
Guys, I'll tell you exactly what happens. Michael will somehow cut Freddy's head off, and then he'll come out of a lake holding his head, and then the head will wink at the camera.
Right, Freddy versus Jason. I get it.
Lol.
It's gonna be the same thing. Like, come on.
I mean,
I think
you
Ash
do
Williams
understand
will
the point of CanonFire is to have hypotheticals, right?
No, I know, but it's just saying you're asking me Freddy Krueger versus a guy with a weapon that is like an indomitable guy
Well,
that's
Freddy
like really
Krueger
big or
has
whatever.
weapons. They're really
No,
long
for sure. I'm not
knives.
saying he doesn't. I'm just saying like it's the same matchup. What does Michael
Basically.
Myers
Which
do
Michael
that
Myers?
Jason doesn't?
Which
I
Michael
think
Myers?
they're pretty on par.
No, I think Jason's more messed up than Michael because Jason uses a lot more variety as like chainsaws and
Well,
stuff.
Jason
and
can teleport.
Michael
That's
can.
not-
I don't know if Michael can.
Michael can.
He slowly
Michael
walks
can,
fast.
But
I thought he just
no,
power
Michael
walks.
Michael can teleport. Michael can teleport. It's been proven through some of his movies that he can teleport. But the thing is that I don't think he just covers the vast amount of distances that Jason can.
Yeah, because Jason has
But
a forest for God's sake.
But yeah. But the thing is that Michael has a town.
Yeah, and he has the house.
Yeah, he has the house, which is his own his
own
that-
haunt.
Yeah, that's his territory. Nobody's gonna get out of getting killed if they go in there.
All right. Well, a better question then: which do you prefer, the Halloween movies or the Nightmare movies?
Well, that's a matter of preference because me personally,
That
I
is a
prefer
matter of
Halloween.
preference.
yes,
but-
that's the point of me asking you.
I
Okay,
think-
Halloween. I like Halloween a lot.
Yeah, I for me it's a bit between Friday the 13th and Halloween, just because they're a little bit more serious in certain things. I like Freddy. Sorry, Ellie. But he's kind of a bit of like a trickster character in certain times, and I don't really want to see funny a lot of the time. I'm picky.
We're not gonna get Dream Warriors again. It's not gonna happen. Like
No, I'm not Dream Warriors, but but he
I love Dream Warriors.
if
He
we're gonna
does
get
a
that
lot of
level-
jokes.
He does a lot of jokes, and like that's the thing
It's
about
like a Chucky.
Jason and Michael.
Yeah.
They're freaking quiet. They ain't gonna say anything. They're just gonna
Chucky
kill
is
you.
not quiet.
No.
But-
I said.
Oh,
Chucky.
okay, because like Chucky is
Or,
also
yeah.
a kidster. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he jokes all the
Child
time.
Oh yeah, of course. And
Child-
and that's the first Child's Play was the one where he was the most serious, and after that he just kept getting funnier and funnier and funnier as time
We
has
are
gone by.
funny to bring that up. There's supposedly going to be a Child's Play TV show,
I heard
Oh
about that.
God, no.
I heard about that.
but it's the same people as the ones that released the 2 movies.
But it's such a small,
gosh.
like,
I thought it was fun.
concept-wise, it's such a simple concept. I'm not sure how you're going to stretch that to a whole TV series, unless it's like the doll's living in the house for like 6 episodes, and it's like, okay, well then we're going to watch
Yeah, and
him
then
be
what is
there.
what is he gonna do?
He's not gonna
lightly kill people?
Yeah, passive aggressively before he actually kills them. Like, come on.
I don't know.
Is he gonna make some funny ass joke like he did in the elevator?
Look, guys, all I know is it's getting made. Don't rag.
We
It's
need
all
more
your
answers.
It's all your
trying to
fault,
rag on you,
Adrian.
man, but I'm just saying, like, that sounds silly.
Really quick,
It does.
George and I are gonna argue about Resident Evil 2 Collector's Edition.
You have my consent, yes.
It is $200.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
This Collector's Edition is $200.
But what's it have?
It has a Leon statue that's plastic. You said.
Damn.
No,
Oh, wait,
no.
no, but plastic.
No. The thing is, me personally, first off, I love Resident Evil. It's like Silent Hill, then Resident Evil for me.
Right.
Okay, and Resident Evil 2 is my favorite Resident Evil. So
Okay.
I'm like, oh, special edition, I'm going to be on board for this.
Right.
But what they're offering me is, I have problems
Like, not
with
enough?
some of them. Like, some special editions where it's just an art book and maybe a poster, those are JPEGs that I could Google image search. Let's not joke around. We can do that, right?
Say something so controversial yet so brave.
Because it's true. Because it's like, what else is included? It has a map, it has the art book, it
The
has
map
the
or the
Leon-
blueprints of the police station.
Okay, but you know what? I could Google image search that and print it. Is that not something I can do? Is it not something like? And then on top of that, the actual
I
stuff
mean, he
other
has
than
a
that.
point, bro. And then on top of that, you would be getting it for basically for free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the JPEG, I guess.
And then on that they have a Leon statue, which is like, okay, that's cool. I like Leon, but it's gonna be. When have you ever pre-ordered and it came with a statue and it was actually like a high quality statue?
Never.
Almost never. And then on top of that, it's the only other thing in there is the item box, and that's the one thing I want, just because it's like a real live one-to-one recreation of the item box, which is cool to me. But that's it.
Cool.
But
Yeah, that's
it.
what I-
And it's like this big, and it's a box. Like,
Oh, but
come
it's
on.
small.
I like a good box.
It's a box.
It's like a little jewelry box or whatever, like something you
Mm,
put your
that's
little
cute.
trinkets in.
And then the other
That's
stuff
cute,
is
but
like.
I don't think it's worth $200 for that.
That's the thing. $200, my ass, dude. That's like $90.
$200 is a good figurine.
Look, man, I just
Or like
wanted
a
it because
decent
Resident
one,
Evil
you know
2
what I
was
mean?
like my first.
Right, and you know what?
I busted my cherry on that game, bro.
I'm gonna buy the deluxe edition because it comes with this whatever DLC costume shit because that's what I want. But I'm not gonna fork over an extra $160.
Yeah, I'm getting it too.
Like
DLC
for
costumes,
what?
though, yeah.
Yes, there's actually there's one DLC costume I'm super excited for.
Which one was that?
Elsa
Walker.
Oh, yeah.
That was the original Claire before they scrapped the idea and just recreated
That
the whole
character
game.
never was officially
Never came out.
released, and they're bringing her out to
Just for-
existence.
okay.
Yeah.
Now to realize Capcom even bothered to look, at the past of Resident Evil 2 is already mind-blowing to me. When I saw that, I was like, holy shit, they actually did research. Did not think that'd be possible.
I mean, maybe because Capcom's getting better.
No, you know what it is? They have a new team.
That,
Whoever did Resident Evil 7, they are a good group, I have to say.
that's them getting better.
No,
That's
but
what I was trying to say.
they had to have gotten rid of the freaking 3 departments that did Resident Evil 6. They spent so
I
much money on Resident Evil
fucking hate
6.
Resident Evil 6.
Yeah.
They spent so much money, you have no idea.
You should have seen
It was like
how
$6 million, I think.
grueling
More,
he made
probably.
it
It's a
playing
lot.
that game.
It is. I hate it.
So that game had 3 different.
Funny as hell. It was the most horrible thing I could think of.
It wasn't funny, I don't think, but it was horrible as hell. I agree. Anyway, 3 fucking studios handled that game, and then they were like, "Shit, we spent so much money doing that. Let's just get a smaller studio and see how that goes." And wow, what do you know? It ended
They
up
did a
being
great
fucking
job,
great.
yeah. I mean,
Ironically, kind of like Team Silent, originally was just a small studio, and it did very well, and then they.
Well, all of those, all of the best horror franchises were small studios just doing whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
And then as they got
because
more,
they had creative liberty to do so,
they didn't have to put Pyramid Head in every game.
Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about
Is
it?
this a Silent Hill segment?
I mean, you're here. Everything's a Silent Hill segment when
Damn
you're
right.
here.
Well, actually, I made it a Resident Evil section just now.
Actually, I did, but all right.
I mean,
Oh.
we
Oh.
could keep going.
Well,
My personal opinion, Resident Evil 7 was a good game.
It was a good game.
I agree.
But it didn't scare me.
What mode did you play?
We did normal.
Yeah,
We did a quick normal
no, but the
run.
thing
Hard.
I just wanted her to get the
No,
story.
yeah, and of course.
The problem.
I'm not gonna play Madhouse.
No, but dude, Madhouse was the first time I played it. I went through it first time at Madhouse, and it was the best experience possible because it was like classic Resi with the saves and the enemy placements. It was super cool.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just need to
No.
see it in a different gameplay.
But you die in like one hit. maybe 2.
Maybe.
But then again, you're surviving.
You're surviving.
What was the concept? Because I don't know if any of the viewers or anybody knows. I'm pretty sure some of them do. That I have a fear of zombies, so I'm fucking terrified of them.
Boy, have I been there.
Like, I'll sit through horror films. I'll do the best that I can to like deal with someone in my face that's trying to pretend to be a zombie. But if someone's in full blown zombie gear, like straight up trying to be a zombie, I'm either gonna shank him or run away. Like there's no end to this.
Fun factoid. I just want to because I understand exactly where you're coming from. Growing up, like when I was really young, maybe like age 9 or something, like maybe 8, I don't know. I watched my brother play Resident Evil 1 and I never got scared of anything. But when I first saw House of the Dead for the first time, because it was in first person and they were coming at you, I was scared of zombies for like 5 years.
Holy shit.
I couldn't do anything zombie related.
Yeah, no,
I was
I completely feel you.
Because I'm watching them eat someone alive still gets me empathizing with the body sometimes. It's
yes,
like, oh god,
completely.
Oh,
I
no.
completely understand. So thank you so much.
No,
for
I do.
understanding.
I was kind of a dick to Annie, so when we were playing Call of Duty Black
my
Ops,
God,
I was
you guys
showing
are
her the zombie mode,
Oh,
and like, you know, oh, what's this? And I'm like, oh, watch, it's really cool. I didn't say what it was. I was just like, oh, watch, it's really cool. And then all the zombies started coming out in first person. She's like, no, I can't deal with this. And I was like,
He chased me in the bathroom, and I locked the door.
There's nothing scary about just start coming.
Bro, I started banging on that door. That woman, she was like, please stop. She said, I don't like this. It's not funny. This is not funny, Adrian.
It
And I was
funny.
like, I was crying from laughing so hard.
I fucking hate you.
That reminds me of something my brother would do.
Perfect.
My brother, when I was young, I was playing in the room, right? And he had the smartest idea to hide in the
Were
closet.
you cutting bread? Were you cutting bread when you were making those hand movements?
No,
When you were playing in the room, you said you were cutting bread.
I was just playing with my toys in my hand. All right.
But you were
Speaking so hard.
But you were in a room.
Yes.
Was Mark there?
The room? Wow. Wow.
Nice one.
What about Henry or Eileen?
Flawless victory.
I like that one.
Anyway, so he has a smart idea to dress in the full Scream Ghostface gear.
Oh.
He hides in the closet, and I'm like freaking 7 or something, right? He pops out of the closet with a real knife and is like, "Rah!"
What the?
Traumatized. Just traumatized from the get-go.
I
Ran
love your brother.
downstairs.
I love your brother.
What a
But
dick.
it's because of no, but it's because of my brother that I'm into horror today.
Of
so
course.
it's like I kind of owe him in a way, even though he was an ass.
I love your brother. I want to hang out with him.
His name's Frank. We'll see if I can get him on. He loves Batman. He's obsessed with Batman.
Oh, God.
Whoa. What's all this hate? What's this stigma? Batman's
Let's
a
just
good
put it
character.
let's just put it this way. The last guy that we knew that was like obsessed with Batman was kind of a piece of crap.
Well, then hopefully he doesn't listen to this podcast because that'd be awkward.
I hope
No. I doubt he
I
listens
doubt
to
he
anything
even knows of
informative.
the existence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we went over on time. I guess we'll be... I didn't know whether to keep going because you were just looking like you had so much fun.
Because Wheel of Fate is actually, I think I like that song a bit more.
You know
but
what?
hey.
The only song that would have topped that is
What?
Baby, 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 baby.
I have a Twitter video to show you.
Show me.
I was getting into my car, and it was the first song to come on my iPod, so I was like, oh shit, something's going down now, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Man, that is such a really specific... I have a Twitter video to show you.
No, because I made it. That's why.
Have you ever seen the annoying crow meme that's been going around?
No.
The annoying chromium? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
over here.
There's like this little,
George pointed
there's
at
like this
Adrian.
little songbird, right? That's trying to do like a little song, and then all of a sudden
Oh,
this
that's the meme.
annoying crow
Yeah.
comes in and starts barking off with another song.
Yes.
They did it with Persona.
Yeah.
Persona 3, 4, and 5.
Just more birds being added?
Yeah, so little songbird, Ellie showed it to me. It was the funniest thing ever, bro. The little songbird was singing a song from Persona 5. Then the crow comes in singing the main theme for Persona 4. Then an eagle comes in with baby, baby, baby.
Dude, Shoji Meguro is just a genius.
Trumpet King.
He is
Just a
great. I
genius.
love
All right,
him.
really quick, there was one thing we forgot in the last segment. Vinny and I had to talk about a little bit about Marvel Infinity War. It's crap. I don't recommend it. I think it's a terrible event. All right.
Persona!
Only because
Anyway.
of the recent. I do not agree with the recent reveal of who Requiem was.
That was such a crap reveal. Like, you
For
were
a dream?
hyping up.
Requiem,
it's Gamora.
Requiem
Gamora.
was a character.
Spoiler much.
Here.
Who cares?
Here.
It's a Marvel event.
Requiem was a character that was mysterious, and he was killing off various characters like Thanos and Star-Lord. And then we find out that she was just Gamora this whole time.
So Gamora killed Star-Lord?
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
wasn't a he.
It was a she.
Yeah.
A green she.
And she's the big bad of the event, or
A
whatever.
Grishii.
Oh.
Only because she
she's
wants the
also
soul
in-
gem back because a piece of her was still in the soul gem.
Oh, she also killed Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, and then
She's an infinite.
She isn't the one responsible for Infinite, but yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is still bad. Nobody buy it, please. No X-Men, no buy. Thank you.
Hey, man, we still have Wesker and Nemesis and Chris and...
No, Wesker's not an Infinite.
No, he's not.
Only Nemesis is in it. And Chris, but no Jill.
Why was I not invited? This is bullshit.
It's my kind of party.
All right.
Chris!
can't
Annie,
do
you
voices.
had a story that you wanted to tell us.
I did?
Something
Yeah,
about
zombies.
Zombabbles.
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 Zombies.
Zumbumbas.
Oh, no, I was just going to tell him that...
You...
I mean, you mentioned it in the break.
Yeah, I did.
Zombie
that.
persona.
Yeah.
Actually,
Is there a
Zombie
persona that, like, is a
There-
necromancer or whatever?
No.
There is a persona
Yeah.
that is
He's a
a zombie.
zombie.
Yeah, but that's it. You don't
That's it.
become a zombie in the game.
Oh, okay.
Persona...
in the actual outside Shin Megami Tensei games, you can own zombies. And I actually had a
my
whole
God.
party that was just different zombies. Like I had a cop zombie, I had a homeless man zombie, and I had some.
Megami gets weird.
And I had a child zombie.
Megami gets really
Megami
weird.
Tensei gets super weird.
All right, really quick. Let's get on some type of rails.
Okay.
On this crazy train.
All right, so first off, George, you're going to take lead on this because this is your area
I
of
can't whistle, but I wanted to.
expertise.
You're like a bird.
Can anyone here whistle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you do... No,
Why is
no.
everybody
Okay,
whistling?
but why just the random whistling? Obviously try and do the thing I was trying to do.
Nobody knows what you were trying to do.
The thing in
So
the beginning of 4. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I never played Persona 4. I main Persona 4
Oh,
plays
quick
Blue.
PSA. If you like Persona 4, I think you should download the soundtrack somehow through maybe some legal means of Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Do not buy the game. It is not worth your time.
It's not.
Me and George made that mistake.
Well, you can play it for like track modes, like free play.
Right.
That's fun. But the story mode is like almost borderline insulting.
Everybody is sleeping with the protagonist.
It's borderline what?
Borderline insulting because it's like the same exact character problems happening again and again. They introduce you to a group of like a travel group of dancers that are all based on different meat.
They're all resays.
Yeah, but they're all like resay, what is it called? Idols? Yeah, they're idols.
Teen idols.
But the problem is that they're all based on food groups, but specifically meat groups. So there's a fish one, there's a chicken one, there's a beef one, and you go into their shadow world to help them with their problems, but it's the exact same problems for every freaking character. And it's like, wow, thanks for saving me. I'll never see you again.
Damn, that sounds fun.
The story was terrible.
It was terrible. The story is so bad, but god damn, that soundtrack is so good.
It should have been just
I
a
guess you
remixed
never
soundtrack.
saw it coming.
Lol.
No. I didn't.
Honestly,
at all.
it
Where
should
you
have been
going?
a remixed soundtrack. That's all it should have been.
I agree, because honestly, I would have I
Straight
bought
up
the
just bought-
game, but I would have bought the soundtrack.
I got the soundtrack, remember?
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna find the soundtrack then.
I can give it
'Cause
to you. I have it.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought the limited edition of Dancing All Night, unfortunately.
Oh,
So get on the. Why'd you get off the mic, Adrian? Adrian feels like Adrian thinks he's too good to talk about Persona. Like,
nah, he gonna play. I
No,
know
I'm
he
not.
gonna
I'm
play.
actually genuinely interested in 5 because I've seen so much of it. I'm like, I can't.
5 is fun,
You are
but
welcome.
Honestly, 5 might be the best introductory game
it's easy.
outside of 4.
It is the easiest one
It is
to
the
play.
easiest one.
Even though I hate that
Haru.
old man's freaking palace. I hate him with a passion.
Oh,
I hope that
Kamoshida?
old man
Which
never
one?
Is it Kamoshida?
Kamoshida.
Which Kamoshida's not an old man. Kamoshida's
no,
the
not
bald
Kamoshida.
guy.
No, not Kamoshida. The oh my god,
The
the
Star Wars
art
one?
guy.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I can't remember his name.
Did you beat 5 or no?
I told you where I was at. I'm
Okay,
in
but the
December.
audience doesn't know.
I'm in December right now, so I'm almost at the end of the game.
Have you met Haru yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, did you do her dungeon? Her dad?
Yeah,
dungeon?
yeah, the food guy, right?
That's the worst.
That's boring.
Because the parts where you have to like go through the space gateways and then just go in circles trying to figure out, oh, this door opened so that one closed and
Yeah, I guess. Like, if you're not into the puzzle aspect of it, I can understand it being like fucking annoying.
I like puzzles because I play a lot of the survival horrors, but that is just trial and error. Keep
It
doing
is.
it
You
over and
also
over.
play a
no,
lot
yeah.
of Catherine.
I love Catherine. Catherine's
Oh
so
my God,
good.
Catherine is
I
a
know.
great
Oh
game.
my God.
But I did need a walkthrough for that because I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Really?
Like, after a certain while of me playing it on my own, straight up playing it on my own without no help.
It
I
does get hard. Vinny.
So,
mean,
after,
The
especially
last
after the
couple
butt
of runs
monster,
was like annoying.
The butt monster and the mechanical baby were always the two hardest
They were
ones for
really
me.
The mechanical
hard,
baby were
man.
the worst.
The mechanical baby, I think, was a little bit worse than the butt monster. But Lord help me, man,
It's
I
so
couldn't
hard.
do it. I couldn't do it. I look forward to the second.
But the soundtrack and then the story
No,
was
it's
pretty
great.
damn good. Yeah,
I love
so
it. I love it. I love it.
I'm kind
It
of
was
hoping
hard,
for
but I
more
just couldn't do
spin-offs
it,
like
you know?
that.
They're re-releasing it for the Vita.
Yeah, full body.
Yeah, full
it's
body.
For PS4 and Vita.
And adding another dateable
Person.
girl.
it's another
Man.
Catherine.
Supposedly,
People are saying she might be
it's
transgender.
a boy. Yeah, no, there's a lot of people that are like, oh no, it's confirmed that it's a boy because of the reaction that he had when he saw her down or his
Yeah.
downstairs area, but. Like, you can't really tell either way.
Get
And
slapped
a
in
lot
the
of
face
people are
with his
saying, oh,
dirt.
like, that's a guy's butt. I mean, no, you can't tell because you can't see anything.
But the thing is that I find interesting is like Vincent at the beginning of the game, he's at a point where he's like getting ready to almost leave. He wants to stay in this relationship, but it's not working, right? So you could literally go in like so many different directions. Either he finds a new hot girl,
Yeah.
which is C. Catherine, he stays with K. Catherine, or it's another girl. You could do anything.
I stayed
in
with
this
K.
story.
Catherine.
You know, I liked K. Catherine too, but then as I got older, for some reason, I liked C. Catherine now.
I mean, she's
Oh,
got
'cause you
definitely a
like
lot
them
hotter
hoes.
over the years.
She's so cool. I don't know. She seems
like
more like
them
she's there
hoes.
for fun.
Will they ever release Mathryn?
What? Shut up.
Catherine with an M? I do
Yes,
not throw
no.
a shoe. This is a
Throw-
new
Shoe?
Throw the shoe.
Shoe?
No.
Throw the
Shoe?
shoe.
I
Throw
will
the
throw.
shoe.
Cell phone?
I will sandal
They're having a shoe fight, guys.
my sandal
Hey.
versus his diesel.
I got these from Penny's.
Oh my god.
All right, so tell me,
There's a sale at Penny's. That's
why
not
does no one want to play Persona 1 or 2?
Vinny and I collectively inhale for
Should I start with this one?
silently.
Everyone always talks about
Shut.
4 and 5, but
Vinny-
no one ever talks about 1 or 2.
Vinny should definitely take this one. 'cause he's
Actually,
been there.
I
Yeah,
actually
for sure.
beaten 1 and 2 multiple times, and the problem is that 1 and 2 have great stories, especially 2, because it's set off into 2-parters.
That's the one where you fight Hitler.
That's the one of them. You
His
fight
name
Hitler.
is the Führer.
Yeah, but in Japan it's Hitler. So, obviously we all know who it is. Come on,
Come on.
come on.
The
But
chicken
the
swats
problem
because
is
on
that
the
the game, like, story is great and all, but the gameplay drags on.
I'm
And it's
always
different.
a fan of killing Hitler.
The gameplay is actually a little bit
It's so,
different.
it's so different, and the
Well, yeah,
conversations are
pretty
different,
different.
towards the
Those-
demons.
Didn't
And
they also use like block mechanisms? Like they can
And we also
only
had the
strike
lazy-
in certain blocks. I hate that
and we also
crap, bro.
and also we had the laziest version of Joker ever.
What do you mean? I thought Joker was the
the
protagonist of
dude,
5.
right? The brother, right?
Joker-
Oh my God.
No, there's two. Here's the thing about Persona reuses a lot of the like titles and names and stuff like that.
Right.
And Joker was a character in Persona 2 that gives the main characters their personas, and then we find out later on that he's actually the big baddie.
Oh.
Spoiler.
I mean, it's been like 20 years.
Well, we
right?
did already say Hitler.
It's like
is the boss.
1998,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
who
kinda
we all
went
find
ahead.
out is Narthotep, who's the biggest baddie in all the Persona games, and he disguised himself as Hitler because why not?
So, but yeah, and the main reason why a lot of people don't go into 1 and 2 so much is that the traversing system when you're inside a dungeon is like a tile by tile move forward
and it's also
first person.
perspective.
It's
so
really weird.
You don't see if a monster attacks you from behind at all. You can't turn around. They can hit you and you're
just
in
don't
the
even know
process
it.
of turning around, so you don't know.
It's like a jump scare.
Also, you're limited how many personas you can have. Each character can only have up to 3 personas.
Even the main one?
Even the main one. It's only starting at 3 where we had the social links. And
Persona 1, did he have the wild card, or did he only have
they
one?
all had the wild card.
They all?
In 1 and 2, they all had, because you could all interchange their personas.
Yes, they did. They could do
And
that.
each one, you can have up to 3 personas each.
I don't know if I kind of like that and not like that at the same time. It ruins the individuality.
It kind of ruins the specialness of the main guy.
What I liked about number 2 a lot, Persona 2, is that they speed up the gameplay a lot, especially the fighting, which was super slow in 1. But you also actually see the grown-up versions of the Persona 1 characters. And you can actually have them join you, too, in the fight and everything.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
The only person you don't see, obviously, is the protagonist of Persona 1. Because at the end, spoiler alert for 20-something years, Igor made a contract at the end of Persona 1 with the main character, and now the Persona 1 character is in limbo with Igor, somewhere out in between dreams and reality.
God, no way.
And
that's hysterical.
And so no one has seen him and everything since.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just like that piano guy with the singing lady. We never see her again.
Yeah,
You know that,
and
right?
Philemon, who's the good guy version of Narthotep, you don't see him anymore, but as butterflies.
That's right. Yeah, you only see him as a butterfly.
I noticed him.
I don't even know how I got in this predicament, I
What?
promise you.
I held his hand, and he was blushing so much.
I was just fixing something, and he just was like,
No.
here. And I'm like,
No.
okay, sure.
Let it happen.
Anyway,
Just let it happen.
Why don't we talk about what we all really need the answers for? Why are we confidants now?
What's a confidant?
Why are we confidants and not social links anymore?
They choose
Confidants and social links are the same thing.
choose-
They
Social
just
link
changed
was so
the
much
name.
cooler. What the
choose the word
They changed the
confidant
name.
because you're Phantom Thief.
But confidant is
get
like
that.
what? Your friend
It's
meter thing?
basically it's like a friend
that's
meter.
essentially what it is.
And all of your social links are basically increased as you continue to engage in conversations and help the confidants with whatever problems they have. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like every single one has an issue that you have to eventually go into the like dungeon crawling and
to the
fix their
TV
issue.
world Mementos
Yeah, whatever.
Tartarus.
All right.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I guess we'll. Heather, you need to come with me.
Do I have to scream?
Yes.
You're in your underwear, Douglas. I am Princess Heart. You will not speak to me this way.
I love that anime outfit that you get for Heather.
Oh, yeah,
That's called Princess Heart.
It's so good.
That's her name, Princess Heart.
So this is becoming very video gamey.
Sexy beam shupatsu.
Question to Annie. Which did you prefer of the Silent Hills that I showed you? 2 or 3? I did not show you one. That is my fault.
This is a big question. It's out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, okay.
Out of the two, I think I like the second one a little better.
Yeah,
Atta girl.
that's a popular pick. I don't blame you.
I did enjoy the third one. It was just, for some reason, the mall didn't creep me out as much as the abandoned town did.
Right.
I don't know why.
I could see that.
Malls are creepy, you know, like when you're on your own, but I don't know why.
No, and even the design of the
It's
mall in
harsher.
Silent Hill 3 is so creepy looking because it's so dark and there's
Right.
things moving around.
Yeah.
Well, in 3 in general, the locations look a lot harsher and more dirty and more grimier.
Grimy.
Yeah, exactly. When 2, it's more like it's just empty and dilapidated in a
it's
way.
abandoned.
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's something about that just it creeped me out a little bit
Yeah.
more.
Each game kind of handles the horror in a different way, and it's kind of why I really like the series.
And I really want to see how the first one actually looks. Because I've never seen anything.
It's so bad.
I mean, it's not that it's bad, because it is not a bad game. It's just visually, it does not hold up to today's
okay.
standards.
It's
It's pretty
really bad.
bad in PS1 graphics.
And I also want to see the fourth one, even though I know
Riven's
Adrian
good.
is
I
kind of
love
like
There we
I get
go.
so excited because no one ever talks about Silent Hill 4, and in my
I
opinion,
think that the concept is interesting. Like, how the hell do you make it so that this person goes literally freaking insane in Silent Hill, but they're inside of a freaking room? Like, how does that work?
it's a little bit different. But
Exactly.
I would go,
Like, how does it work? I want to know.
It's not exactly how you're describing it, but it is kind of how you're describing it, which is why it's hard for me to answer directly.
I know, like, it's weird. It's different.
So,
like, I just want to see how it happens.
I'm going to say it publicly. George, I'm going to need to borrow your PS2 copy of Silent Hill 4.
As long as you return it, because I will get very upset.
I mean, you
will look at
literally
yourself
have
and
a couple
complain
of my
to me.
comics, so
I do, actually.
it's a fair trade.
It is
bro.
a fair
He
trade.
does take care of other people's things. So.
But I will say Silent Hill
Take care of my
4...
things too.
Silent Hill 4, I just want to say it really quick, is the scariest one in my opinion.
No, it isn't.
Okay, I said my
Well,
opinion.
you did-
So is
yeah,
it
you
not
did
the
say
scariest
it.
in my opinion? Tell me what my opinion is. I really want to know.
Damn.
I misspoke.
Yeah. You mislived. Anyway.
Wow, you got a little bit of the crazy eyes there.
Your ma's mad over there. You need to take care of her.
My what?
Feed me a chicken dinner. But no, legitimately, like, the story is not as good as 2 and 3, like, at all. It's good. It is, I mean, I would even, hard to say it's good, but the scariness of it is the environments, and Silent Hill 4 are just outright fucking the scariest ones.
Okay.
They're urban environments that are very lifelike and very abstract art. I love it.
Vinny, what's your favorite Silent Hill?
I like Silent Hill 3. That's my personal favorite one. And I think, me and George we talked about this for years on end. And
But it was never recorded.
Yeah.
it was never recorded. Probably have in our terrible bathroom podcast.
In the bathroom podcast, yeah, we might have talked about it.
Can we find these bathroom podcasts?
On my old phone. On my old phone.
George's eyes are like, please.
On my old,
I'm gonna have to look at like 3 phones ago. I don't know.
on my old phone, I think there is one recording.
Oh Jesus.
On my old phone, there's one recording, and I do not remember what we're talking about. But Silent Hill 3 is my most favorite one.
I kind of want to dig it up. I kind of want to hear.
I gotta find my
young-
old phone.
Young George and young Vinny.
It sounds
bitching.
terrible. I sound nasally. I sound like I always had a cold.
It sounds like it's in a tube.
You mean different from now?
It,
Oh, thank you.
it was in a bathroom. It sounded like it was through a tube.
It was very
Dude,
moist in
I've
there.
done a podcast in a card shop playing DC deck building with 8 people. Trust me, I can deal with horrible.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. But you know what? It was fun times. But yeah, Silent Hill 3 is my most favorite one. Just story-wise, I think it's a lot. I liked Heather as a legacy character.
I agree 100%. Wow, I was gonna say, like, why would you say Silent Hill 3 is your favorite?
Heather is a great legacy character. She builds off on a previous character from a previous game, but she expanded on it and made it better. The whole story with Claudia and everybody.
Mm-hmm. She really made it like
Vincent
sequel.
is one of my favorite characers from Silent Hill.
Vincent is one of the best characters
I love-
in Silent Hill. Period.
Exactly. He's
Okay?
one of my favorite characters of all time.
And he died like a G.
He did.
It's spoilers, people. Come on.
I love him as a
Like
character.
20
And
years old.
and
So
I'm-
what? People go back and
I'm-
look at shit that is good. How else am I supposed to spread the word of Silent Hill 2 if you keep fucking ruining the twist?
He's getting so
But yeah, no,
mad at you.
He is.
You're ruining
I hope you're
every
prepared
twist.
some sandwiches.
On fire. I'm a human. I did it.
Do you want me to do it? I feel like
Yeah.
now that you did. Hold your fire! I'm a human!
You do it so well.
It's Resident Evil 2.
No, I don't. Here's the problem. I want Annie to enjoy Resident
What's
Evil 2, but my
on
problem
around
is
here?
Resident Evil 2 and 3 do not visually hold up, in my opinion.
I dis-a-fucking-gree.
GameCube version of Resident Evil 2 is lit.
When that game is upscaled, it actually looks
Please
pretty damn good.
Don't do that again.
You are
For
way
what?
too fucking white to use the blades.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Do
That's
that
me in a
again.
nutshell. Thank
Wow.
It's really lit.
you. It's really lit, bro.
So lit.
God.
Oh.
I'm fucking crying.
I've seen half-baked way too many times.
You upscale any of those games, the backgrounds, yeah, they look a little fugly and pixelated, but those character models are weirdly detailed for that back and
Will
back
Smith.
go.
I don't know. Would you be down for... That's a really weird question. Would you be down for a Resident Evil Let's Play? Because I did it all for Liz.
I have like 3 of them on my channel. I mean...
No. Do it with me in the same room so we can do it in the
Why? I
couch.
can't get views? I can't get views? Why you deny me? A subscriber, man.
True. If you want to watch... If you want to watch him...
What you were denying him, though. I'm kidding.
Was that a gay thing?
No.
Please
Yes.
explain it to me. I don't understand.
Don't worry about
I
it.
guess
Okay.
I was denying you.
Anyway, video games.
I am your senpai and I will not notice you.
Senpai. By the way, Persona is what brought me into saying senpai like all the
No
time
way.
now. I
Yeah.
just like Vinny, I call Vinny my senpai
All
the
the
freaking
time.
It gets really weird because he'll like...
Oh shit! You like Persona? Let me show you something real quick.
We message each other. I'm like, hey man, did you edit the show?
I love
Or-
how he asked me, do I like Persona? We've been talking
All right.
about Persona for
You
like
wanna
3
see-
hours.
Tell
Yeah.
the audience. Tell
I
the
literally
audience.
said that
because
Ellie
I
got
just
into it
thought
'cause of
it.
me. What
I
did I-
just thought of it. These are my contact images on my phone.
Oh yeah, the
Scroll down.
Arcana.
Oh my god.
Everyone
yes.
has their own arcana.
That is so cute.
It's a little extra touch, but I think it's
I love
worth it.
You are extra though.
Yeah,
love it.
I extra touch all the time.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
Until the cops come up.
No, you know how like they had made an app where you could
Yeah, it was Persona
the
5.
text- Yeah, the text messaging
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
Persona 5. I had it on my phone, but it was taking up too much memory, so I had to stop.
Yeah, I just picked images. I was like, screw that.
So, is there anything else we should be talking about?
What are you guys playing right now?
I am currently playing Nier Automata and
Love that game. Love that game.
and some Dragon Ball Fighter Z
That game looks
to do some tournaments because I'm trying to get into the tournament.
I love Nier Automata.
So-
I could talk about that all day.
We were supposed to do a thing as soon as he's finished beating it. We were going to talk about Nier Automata.
Nice. Oh, let me know when you finish beating it because I have so much to talk about.
There's so much stuff that
I
we
love
know.
It's
like-
a weeaboo game.
I know it's a weird.
It's
movie.
a-
I saw
it's a
the.
Julio
I had the original Nier game if you want to borrow
She
it.
said
but
she just said it was a really
Adrian.
good game. I'm assuming she played it.
Adrian.
No, I haven't been able.
Have
to
you played
play
the
it. I
original
don't
Nier?
have it,
No.
I have it if you want to borrow
But
it.
I saw
Is
the
it
trailer
PS3,
for it. I've
PS4?
been wanting
PS3.
to play that game.
Okay.
I'm a
It's a great game.
That's my stuff.
Yeah.
I played JRPGs all day.
Same here.
Yeah, I mean, I love JRPGs
I
too.
mean-
I mean, Final Fantasy is technically a JRPG.
It is
so
there's no.
Even
there's
though
no-
it's really westernized.
it's
now.
just super, like,
Super westernized.
it's super mainstream.
We
Like,
did the same thing with Kingdom Hearts, but at the end of the day, if you really think about it, Kingdom Hearts could technically be considered a JRPG as well.
yes, but it is a J action RPG because it's
It doesn't
live.
matter.
It,
I
well,
just-
it changes. It's a bit
it-
different than turn-based.
I
you know.
guess, but at the end of the day, it's still a JRPG.
It
It's
is.
the umbrella term. You know what I mean?
That's true. I mean, by that logic, freaking Dragon Dragoon, which is called
Drakengard?
Legend of Dragoon.
No, not
Drakengard?
Legend of Dragoon, because Dragoon is a good RPG.
Drakengard?
Drakengard. By that logic, Drakengard is
No.
It's not. It's an
Yeah?
action RPG.
okay. I mean, I never. But it is an RPG. You are building stats. No, okay. Yeah, I never considered that. That's a good
All right.
point.
Well, what
I bought
what are you
Drakengard.
playing, Annie?
I'm still playing Persona 5.
Nice.
And
But
you restarted
I'm
4.
near the end. I'm near the end because I'm in December.
So I hate Haru, and she has like no personality. I'm sorry.
Oh, you really don't like it?
She's like the Yukiko of this game.
Yeah.
And by that logic, the Fuka of this game.
Vinny,
What's
what are
really
you
sad is
playing?
that I
Leisurely
like
Vinny,
all
what are you
three of
playing?
them.
I dust off of my Super Nintendo. I'm playing
You just
Earthbound
don't like
again.
the sweet ones. That's all.
Nice.
I'm playing Earthbound for like 100th time.
with me today. I was so happy when you decided to hang out with me.
talking
Try
shit
my
about Fuka.
cooking. Try my cooking.
I skipped her
That's
social link.
Fuka
Fuka's
and
adorable,
Yukiko.
okay? Fuka's adorable.
What are you
She
playing?
only dates badasses.
George?
I've been playing a lot of phone games. I've been playing Final Fantasy Record Keeper and Digital Devil Summoner 2. Is that what it's called?
It's called Shin Megami Tensei DX2.
And then when I'm not playing that, I'm playing Resident Evil Outbreak.
Mm,
I don't know. I went back in for a bit. It's so good.
it is. It is. Annie, I want to say
Welcome.
for being here.
Welcome for being here.
Yeah, welcome to being on the show. Like
I think it's like an
officially,
hour
like-
late.
Or
Isn't it? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's there. You
It
have.
is. It is. My button slipped, so I had to roll with it.
So, Annie, welcome for being here.
I think it's been a good show, despite my tomfoolery.
Yeah,
Thank
y'all
you.
like this?
we're just gonna end it out here. Thanks again, Vinny. Thanks again, Annie, for being here. George, always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna try and do 2 shows a week now for a little bit.
Assuming we upload one of them.
Yes.
We're working on it, folks. We work on it.
It's just, it's a pain to hold George useless body on my back and put the team on my
You
back.
love it. You love it. All right.
Nah, it's usually me on top.
Okay, let's end this while this is gay enough. All right, goodbye, everyone.
Everyone
Never
is
gay enough.
gay.
Oh, God, we're going to get a lot of dislikes.
By the way, whoever's disliking our show, thank you.